Hi, my name is Tim and I'm forgiven. I've been listening to various things, people talking, and I heard something that was extremely uplifting. And it didn't make me feel good, it made me feel bad. But it made me realize that it is a common issue. It's a common issue. You know, you hear the word complacent and you think, well, everybody seems to be complacent. I looked it up in the dictionary because it sounded, I want to know exactly what it meant. It said complacent, satisfied, self-satisfied, usually in an unreflective way and without being aware of possible dangers. There was also a second definition of complacent. Comes from the Latin word, I believe, eager to please. So in other words, you just accept things because you just want to make everybody happy. I got that trouble comes from complacency. You've got to understand, we have got to understand, trouble comes from complacency. Americans have been complacent. They've said, it's in their hands, it's out of my control, I have nothing to do with it, it's not my responsibility, I can't change nothing, I'm just one man. Who am I? Who am I to impose my ideas, my thinking? These people know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. This is the danger. They know exactly what they're doing. There's only reasons to be involved in politics. One is because you care about fellow man. I don't see that anywhere. Another reason is because of the power and the prestige. And another reason is the money. And another is the legacy. What I do see is a lot of people wanting the power, the prestige, the money, and the legacy. I don't see anybody wanting to make America a great and outstanding place. And complacency, you and I and you, complacency is leading America to the gallows. No, we're not leading it to the gallows. We're already on the gallows. The rope is around our necks. The Constitution is being completely strangled. Now, when somebody's suicidal, the best time to catch that person is before he even gets to the point where he's going to do something to end his life. If he's got to the point where he's about to jump off the bridge, it becomes critical. You have got to do something to convince this person to step away from the edge. Then, the last thing, if the person steps off the edge, you have got to figure out a way to save his life. This is where the emergency medical technicians come in. America has been led to the gallows. The rope's been put around the neck. The switch has been pulled. We're hanging. This is I mean, you can be complacent and you can say, oh, here comes another I forget his name now. The sky is falling. This isn't a joke. And it's complacency that got us here. It's saying that, hey, you know, whatever they think's right, it isn't my idea. If you're complacent, you're a part of the problem. If you're not voicing, I mean, come this election, there won't be enough change to help us out of our situation. The current path we're on, and even after the election, We have got to see a lot of serious strength. I don't see a lot of people. Where are the men? Where are the men who are going to step up and take responsibility to make these things right? And for all you women out there, I mean mankind, who have the fortitude to do the right thing. I only know, I can't name 2 people that I would want in politics right now. I can't name 2 people. I can name one person who's out there. Sarah Palin. That's the only name I can come up with. There are other names, but they're not involved in politics. J.C. Watts. Walter Williams. Alan Keyes. Condoleezza Rice could kick Obama's rear end in 5 seconds when it comes to intelligent thought. What are we going to do? Do you realize when the presidential election comes back up again, we're going to be in so much heat. Things are going to be so bad that they either got to lie to the point where you have to believe the lie, or they're going to get washed out so bad that it's going to be a landslide for conservatism. I don't want to wait that long. I mean, you can wait that long if you want, but in 2 more years, the rate we're going, and if you can't see this, you're in denial, or you're complacent. Probably both. At the rate we're going, things are really going to get tough in 2 more years. Tougher than it is. And that ain't good. It's not good. It's not good that things could get worse. My grandkids are going to have to undo what we have done. They're going to have to undo it. Do we want to leave this to them, or do we want to fix it? You can say that it ain't that big a deal. It is that big a deal. Things are bad, and they're only going to get worse. There is nothing on the pike that is going to change things. There's nothing coming down the highway that's going to change things. And I'm very serious when I say Sarah Palin president. I don't have another clue who has the fortitude to look liberalism in the face and say, enough is too much. Too much. It's too damn much. You can be complacent, but you understand that when Christ comes back, he's going to look at you and say one of 2 things. If you're complacent, he's going to say, I never knew you. I never knew you. Our founding fathers would call the people to arms